sure do, absolutely.
Yo! What is up, everyone? We are about to get started. USA versus Italy. Game 1.
Yeah, exactly, pal. I'm not gonna...
We're about to get the party started.
My
Turn that shit off. What the fuck? 150.
Jesus Christ. Soon, we can win your game if it's
Sorry, I was connecting my headset.
150.
What even happened was it playing the color center?
It was.
It was, yeah, I wasn't sure if, like, the algorithm was, like, your mic or something.
Yeah, I had something else on. I was just connecting the speaker.
But I just wanted to make sure.
Headset.
Hello,
I'm
PFS!
to do the puzzle right now. Alright, good luck. Let's get it.
It looks like AJ's our no-call POV. He's probably getting casted, so that would make sense. We'll sit on AJ for most of the war, I think. Look at his POV. It's about to get started. Let's freaking go. Hello, Teds. How's it going? Dude, AJ needs to turn that shit off. It's gonna block his items, bro. Alright. It begins. A World Cup quarterfinals. Against the one and only Italy. Oh, let me put a poll up, actually, for you guys. How will this World Cup match go? Will it be 2-0 to the USA? 2-1 to the USA? 2-0 to Italy? Or 2-1 to Italy? What do you guys think? How will this end up? Of course, I know the USA will win because I'm from the future. But if you asked me before the match, I would say the USA will win. 2-0 Italy, trust me, bro. Hey, I'm not saying it's impossible. Okay, it looks like Italy falling off the track to get another chance at the shock. We are holding down a lot of the top spots. I think we're top 4, then it's just AJ and... Is that Oxy maybe in the back? I don't know. I think that's Oxy. It's either Oxy or... Who else plays Swoop? I forget. But anyways. Triple Shroom's Golden is pretty decent. Looks like we're getting chipped out of the top spots. Only top 2 now. But AJ's catching on up. Saber cuts... Oh, so Yoshiro's probably the other Toadette. Oh no! Saber hit on the line! Top 2, 4, 5 though, maybe. And then that might be like 9, 10 or something. Or 10, 11, not bad. Okay, it's Pepe. Pepe or Oxy was the one back there. Got it. Yep, I forgot Pepe. Oops. Oops. But so far, so good. We're up 16 already. Good stuff. Surprised you guys aren't on call for this. Yeah, I'm just... Yeah. That's me. This is me on Swoop, actually. guys. No, I play Swoop. For tournaments, obviously. Yeah, this is me on screen, actually. This is totally not AJ or anything. Nope. Salty! Our track pick. You love to see it. Hell yeah, it's a good start so far. So their lineup is Dominico Dugo. I don't know who Rapolo... Rapolo is a familiar name, but they got Arujo, Multi, and... I didn't see the top left guy, but... You're gonna play Kevin, right? True! Yep, that was me. I picked Salty Speedway. It's my track pick. HA's down. GG. And now he's going to pull only 4 mushrooms, but have no fear. He's getting back to the front pronto. Getting these coins before he goes because he doesn't want to get redded by Dugo. Now he's got build triple mushrooms. He's just going to hold this for a really long time. So you see, the pack is very, very close. And the only way he's going to get value out of this is by, you know, build bumping a bunch of people off top path. So he could be using it here, but I doubt it. He's probably going to hold it even longer. Oh, with that draft, I would consider it. Yep. Definitely could have been considered. I do like holding there, though, because, well, now that doesn't seem so good. But he's still in 4th. Definitely not a bad position. They have all the bottom spots, though, so this is really not good for us. We need someone back there. Spam the ghost. Okay. At least we're covering this potential bad shock here. Like, any shock around here is just going to give us a really bad time. So hopefully it doesn't happen. Okay, it looks like we're going to be all making the top path, so my guess is they didn't have it. Ton of top spots for us right now, and AJ fails again. Not good. Ghost, though, to make a first mistake, and it's a shock after second set. It's going to bring Italy into second place, but that seems about it. We have 1, 3, 5, 6 at the very least. Okay, they were in a ghost in 4, that's why there's one person missing on the minimap, but it looks like they're going to get 2, 3. Oh, and we're just dying all at the end. We're getting all the bad fails out now, so they won't happen later. And we're still up, you know? So it's fine. Okay. You know, that's still a decent race. And by decent, I mean like +8, +10. Still pretty good, despite all the bad fails. Yeah, I've been out of the Mario Kart world space for a while now. If I have more free time, I want to get back into it. Is there anywhere I can see all the Mario Kart World Cup scores, matches, etc.? So, there's a Discord. I don't know if I can link it or not, but I'll try. But it has all... Okay. Hey, this is... You guys hopefully will be able to see this. In fact, I'll pin this. This is the World Cup... Oh! That's not what I meant to do. Pin that. That is the World Cup Discord if you want to join it. And it has all the info you could possibly want in there. Right now we're in the quarterfinals. Japan just beat Canada not too long ago. So that match is done and over with. I believe it's Spain and England that are going to be playing during... Or no, it's... Yeah, Spain and England are going to play during the week. And then France and Germany are playing right now as well. Okay, AJ holding the ghost. I like it. I think he's holding on to it. Didn't go for that tiny cut. with it. Seems like Italy have a lot of the top mid spots at the moment, but Saber getting a nice green off. Only going to be 2, 3, 4 now for Italy. He's going to ghost the mushrooms, but... Oh, that was actually Oxy that he ghosted, which is quite unfortunate, but... The fact that he had another mushroom after just means that we were in a good position regardless. 1, 4, 5, 6 now. Oxy does have a red. Okay, I don't know where the heck he went. But I think that red connected onto somebody. Still 1, 4, 5, 6. Oh, horn from Italy. Looks like they're slowing down with it. Oh, Yoshira gets hit out of first. Pepe is goldening up. Oh, but AJ gets bombed. He looks like he's attempting to go for a bill here, which is an interesting play. Especially with how close the pack is. It could work out. Gets multi off the track, though. That is a really good play. Even though he could pull a bill, he's not going to be able to come back very nicely at the end. He's a little too far behind. He is going to Mega Saber, though, I think, off the track. Yeah, not good. But, yeah, here come all the bills. Looks like perhaps a bottom 2 for Italy. We definitely got first. Might be like a 1, 3, 4 or top 3 even. Top 4. Oh, wow. That is really good. Oh, it looks like he's going to show this to the stream again. The niche multi-snipe. Got him. Too easy. I low-key might have to stop attention seeking because now there are like 700 attention seekers in chat and it's my fault. TFS, you'll always be my goat. Don't base your behavior off of those plebeian chatters, alright? They're not worth your time. Just focus on yourself and how you've always been and keep that up. Bowser's Castle for us. We've been chaining these runners back to back. It's been very nice so far for us in the track pick department. And we've built a pretty big lead so far. I think we're up like 60 or something, so it's very, very good. Question is, can we keep it up? And unfortunately, it's going to be a cut fail from AJ. It's going to be a lot of Italy in the top. Straight away. I think one of Italy also had a star that they had to use up there. Or no, it was one of us, I think. No, it was one of them. They're top 2-4 at the moment. It's not the greatest start from us on Bowser's Castle. But it seems like one of them failed the cut. And then one of them is dead in the cut of the lava. Might have got ghosted by one of us. Yeah, I definitely just saw a ghost come up into first, so very good play on our end to steal their mushrooms at the last possible second. Take their hopes and dreams away of taking that shortcut and bring us into first place. And now we have at least a 157, maybe 1457. Yeah, that's what it looks like. One of them just died as well. AJ makes the bottom path cut. Very, very nice. And we are all up here. This is a 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 for USA. I don't really like that red back from AJ, but it's okay. It should be fine. That bomb's going to take out Oxy, though. Really good bomb from Italy. It also fakes out Saber, makes him fail the cut. So, really, really good bomb from Italy. However, Yoshira's coming up in a bill, so we're just replacing each other in the tops. Another bomb, I think, from second place takes out Yoshira this time. So he's holding down the fort up there, does Italy. He's putting up a good fight. But is it going to be enough to get Italy back into the tops? It doesn't look like it so far, but there's a shock. It's going to TS a lot of us in the cut. Gets second after the cut for them, so that secures that spot for them. A lot of them are coming up in the mid spots, making it much, much closer now. AJ does get a golden in 8th place. Looks like top 2 are secured at this point. It's just whether or not we can secure the spots behind it. AJ does make the cut just barely. He has a golden for the end cuts too. One of Italy in a bill in 3rd place. Probably has some shrooms after, but AJ coming up in a golden could take over that 3rd spot if Dugo doesn't have something after this golden. But it looks like Arujo did have mushrooms after. But AJ does beat Dugo on the line for a 1-4. And bottom 3 from Italy. So even though that shock did a lot of damage, that is not going to be enough to get even for Italy on that race. It's just going to be another loss. And they're struggling at this point to really get anything going. The USA have really had a lockdown on the front presence the entire war so far. Already up 60 points. Hey, Gyro, I'm guessing you meant to say bot in between bot, or in between Justin World. Just bought World a month ago, and I've been learning some of the shortcuts. Is there any more tips to do easier version of the hardest shortcuts like whistle stop? You know what's crazy? You have the same exact profile pic as Ted's. That's actually really funny. You stole Ted's identity. But anyways, I'd say the answer to your question, it's kind of hard to find those resources. I'd say almost every single one of the shortcuts that you see in time trials is the type of one you want to do online. However, I would say to find out where the easier versions of shortcuts come from, you just got to kind of watch top players and see what they do. Like, for example, Red Rock. The world record will do a version of the shortcut that is way, way more difficult than the way we do it online. The way we do it online is we go much higher on the rock, so we make it more consistent to get back onto the rail. The world record just goes for it all. Just tries to save as much time as possible. It's very inconsistent to get on the wall properly. It's here as well. I imagine this shortcut can be done in a multitude of ways, but just whatever you're most comfortable with, whatever you think is the easiest from a top player to do. Like there, for example, that will happen sometimes. You just want to, watch a lot of the best players and see what they do. Boom Boom coming out, though! Almost taking out everyone in the tops positions, including AJ. Did take out Yoshira. Looks like Italy is only second, though, so I don't know about this play from AJ deciding to chain his mushrooms. But it looks like he's going to get extra firepower with this boomerang. Maybe take out some Italy, but he fails the Red Rock again. He does have top 3, though, secured for us at the moment. And unless there's a big shock here coming right now, then it looks like USA are going to... Oh, no, not another fail from AJ. This might work out, though, because maybe you can slow horn Italy, gets their bomb. And... Oh, no, he's failing this cut, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. But he does dodge, I guess. Still a big race for the USA. It just could have been a little bit bigger if AJ didn't fail. But you know what? That's okay. We don't really need big races at this point. We just need decent ones, and this is more than decent, so... I will end this poll, by the way. I meant to end this a long time ago, but it seems like you guys decidedly said USA will win 2-0. Some of you have faith in Italy. Still, I commend it. How long did it take for you to get monetized after you applied? I just didn't. They said it takes 1 month. I actually don't remember. It's been so long ago. Although I did it for my second channel recently. It only took like maybe a day, but depends, I guess, what you're applying from. Like, if you have a lot of long-form videos, and that's the main reason why you're monetizing, then it probably won't take long. But if you're applying because your shorts were the ones that qualified rather than your long form stuff, then I have no idea. It could take a month, like you said. Alright, Shy Guy Bazaar now. Looks like AJ gets bumped off, but onto the other rail, so it's not too bad. And at the moment, USA still have a lot of top spots. Ruho is up here, and I think Saber might have... Oh no, he's just lagging. I was going to say he might have been bumped to bottom path or something. AJ using some of this much. He's going to... No, he's gotten rid of his protection. I thought he was honestly shrooming up because he saw the red behind him. But that turns out not to be the case. He just was trying to hit out second, which is somewhat valid, but a little bit of a rash decision. He's going to slow star here, end up bagging for our team here to try and get shock. Forces the bill out of multi. It's actually very good information to have now because he could have definitely had shock there. We might have wasted our dodges to try and predict a shock that was not there. Now, though, AJ is not going to get a box from this set. So we're going to have one of us sit to last and get a box instead. It looks like it was Oxy. Fortunately, reading out AJ in the process. But still, not a bad position for us. We have first locked down. It looks like Kamek is going to target 2 and 3, causing them to be a little bit slower than normal. Italy do have a lot of the top spots, though. Just not first at the moment. AJ does decide to mega up here to cover an early shock. If they were to get into set. He does bill early as well to cover this. I did not think that they would ever use that shock, but... Or use the shock there, but luckily he gets another Mega Mushroom, which is really huge. He can simply use this now, cover the ending shock, be totally fine. And I think we're going to take over a lot of the mid spots here at the end. Multi does not connect that red. We held down first, and I think we got like 4, 5, and 7. Not too bad. 1, 3, 5 even. Pretty good. We're almost going to be top 6 overall. I think we're up almost 100 at this point. Yep, 88. Good stuff. Dude, puppy farms are one of the greatest things mankind has created. Anywho, good luck. Thank you, some catchy name. For the 19 months. Appreciate it. Carp, carp, carp. I appreciate the good luck as well. We are doing very nicely so far. Up 88. Yeah, guys, I'm speaking in the third person, actually. That's true. I actually don't want to be in call with my teammates either. I just want to be solo commentating the World Cup while I'm playing. So weird. Suddenly the gameplay Gyro's live streams has gotten so much better. I wonder why. So true. So true. Okay, let me edit this message, by the way. The pinned message. Oh, no, I can't do that. Shoot. Alright, whatever. Alright. Wario Stadium. I did not check, but I'm guessing this is our track pick. We've had a dominating performance so far against Italy. If we can keep that up and basically secure it with a... just a, I don't know, a blow to the gut. I don't know what the saying is. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The point is, we want to annihilate them as much as possible. So, game 2 will end up similarly. But multi, we see in first place with 1 additional mushroom. We see Saber streaming up as well. We're 2, 3, 4 at the moment. That Ghost actually a blessing in disguise. Makes it so that AJ is not going to be trailing our teammate in third place with the mushroom. Decides to space out pretty nicely from him. Banana is able to go over Not a worry at all. This one, though, he has to ghost through. And it seems like somehow, some way, both top two avoided that. Which, you know, well done to them. I don't know how they did that, but good stuff to them regardless. 2 shrooms, though, for AJ. In 3rd place. He's going to end up in 1st with a shroom and triple reds, which he definitely could use to back Arujo on this first rail if he so desires. He looks like he's lining it up. I think he got him off. Never mind. Still alive. Got him just a little too late. I think he got him that time, though. Now he's rewarded with a horn in 1st place. Top 2 held down at the moment. We have a lot of those back spots as well to potentially dodge an incoming Italy shock. We are backing on the Valor strat, making them go a little bit slower. CP and AJ holding down top 2. Oh, but the Mana Snipes from Italy! Taking out AJ in 1st place, and the ice as well! It's not going to be enough, though, for a winning race. AJ does end up in 8th, though. Really well done by Italy. Last-ditch effort does actually pay off, and it gets them what I believe to be their first winning race of the match. So, this might be about even, but it's going to be close. Like, +2 or something. We're up 88, and now we are up 90. Okay, so it's not their first winning race, but they did well to keep that even. I don't think that was Italy. Why would you think that's not Italy sniping out AJ in 1st place when they're 3-4 and we have no nanas? Anyways. We got our track pick once again in Acorn High. We just been getting really, really lucky with the track pick so far. Penguin fan! Welcome in. We are doing very well so far. We're up 90 on Italy in the quarterfinals for game 1. I think that was race 7 or something. So, we're in really good shape. We gotta keep pushing. We do have Saber pulling coin block in 1st place. But AJ does die to the triple greens from us. He's gonna pull some mushrooms to come back. He does. He's not getting redded. Luckily that skips literally everyone. For some reason. Is AJ gonna go for this box in 8? Looks like it. He's gonna get one in 7th instead. Still has shrooms to take the cuts, though. Blue Shell, he's going to be able to hold this for our team. Unfortunately, fails. He's not able to stay in the front, but I wonder if he's going to dive off. Yeah, he likes to do this a lot, where he dives off with blue to ensure we stay in the back. The only problem with this is now Italy are able to pull the Blue Shell, so that could come back to bite us. Hopefully it doesn't, though. Looks like AJ's going to get another last place item box or so. In 11th. Will he pull it? Pulls a golden. Oh, and he barely avoids the bill as well. That would have been a race ending right there. He's still keeping tabs on the back here. He has a bill. He's just going to catch up with this at this point. It's too late in the race to really go for shock. He's going to use this probably in the final cut, and I imagine... Oh! Okay, I thought he was... I thought his stream was dying for a second, but he pulled Mega, so he's going to be able to use this in the cut and cover both shocks now with that pull, and he does cover the last set shock, what is probably, more than likely, from Italy. It's going to give them a decent salvage, however, top 2 from us keeps Italy at bay and down in the dumps. Top 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. That had to have been an Italy shock, right? Like, there's no way we're using it there when we're, like, top 3 or something like that, but... Had to have been a desperation attempt. But unfortunately, it's not going to pay off. We're going to be up 108 points already. Is this the first match? It is the first game of the second match of the bracket. So we played the round of 16 yesterday and we won against Austria. And then now this is the second match, the quarterfinals against Italy. The first game of the best of 3. We played a group stage as well. But we were guaranteed to be in the bracket already because we were one of the top 8 teams. We were the number 1 seed after the group stage, which is really nice. Alright. On Moving Meadows, we see AJ getting triple mushrooms from the first item set. This is going to be crucial for him to stay in the front. We'll see what he can do here. Oh, he does get the fence part of the shortcut, which is not bad. Decides to shroom up here, but he kind of fails. Ends up having to use an extra one. He might use one here. No, he decides to hold on to it. Triple Reds coming out from Arujo takes out AJ in first place. It's going to be a lot of Italy in the top spots so far, but for Moo Meadows, you really don't want to be in the top spots at the start. Really good triple nanas pull from AJ, saving him desperately from that red shell. I feel like they should have thrown that a little bit earlier if they wanted to get him. But they do have top 2 secured at the moment. Multi does fail, though, so he's going to be stuck in the mid-pack with us in 3 and 5. Now we're 2-4. AJ does have this mushroom. What does he pull after, though? Decides to shroom up low to avoid Multi's bomb. Does not connect the hammers onto him, but he's still up here. Pepe does draft up and hit out Multi. Well done by Pepe. Takes out a big threat from Italy. And now it's just a matter of if we can catch up here at the end, because it's not really about the top spots here. It's about the bottom spots and what they can do with their items. AJ pulls a bomb and a shroom. Not going to be enough to do anything, though. AJ's going to have to rely on the last item set to really do anything to break back into a top spot. But that does not seem to be the case for him, because he's a little far behind at this point. There is a shock, though. Don't know who that came from, but it's very good for AJ. And it gets them into a mid-spot at the end. If that's an Italy shock, that is a big blunder from them, because they should not be using it there at all. Got them bottom 3. I imagine that was our shock, but it kind of looks like an Italy one. I couldn't really tell, though. Either way, another great race for us. We're going to be up 114. We were promised bald Gyro in the subathon. I want it now. Can someone check the VODs? I don't think I ever said anything about balding myself. In fact, I don't even have a face cam, so why would you guys wouldn't be able to see it? Like, what's the point? You literally did. Gyrodunces, lying is not okay. My bad. Alright. Cheap Cheap Falls now. One of our best tracks for the USA. We'll see what they can do here. So far, though, we are a bunch of the top spots. We're spacing out for the Tarzan. Unfortunately, like, none of us made it, which is quite brutal. Even though we managed to space out so well, it just did not work out in the end. But luckily, they do have shrooms, so they didn't lose too much time overall. AJ, though, oh my gosh, he definitely should have been respawned there because he went right at the pole, but it works out enough for him to still have top presence here. Oh, avoids the Nana. He's going to go for this feather cut. Gets it decently. Now it's just a matter of if he can break into the top 2 here from Italy. Almost gets a draft. He probably didn't want... He might have actually braked to avoid getting draft on the Tarzan. Looks like Italy do make it in top 2 here. AJ's going for the safer version of the Nisk. Does get a mushroom to recover in case he does get hit by Rapolo here. Looks like we break into 2, 4, 5, 6 here. Rapolo deciding not to back his Nanas. I don't know about that play. Keeps them and allows us to get into 2, 3, 4 here. Okay, actually does trail out AJ. And does get Nana'd again by Rapolo. But this actually is not that bad of a spot for AJ because he can pull some really good items here. And since the pack is really close, CPE and AJ are actually in really good spots. Bill Mega, though, not what you want from that item set. AJ is going to be able to chain this Bill into set, but at what cost? A lot of speed. Can he break? Oh, he does dodge the shock again! Tries to go after one of Italy on the line. Does not get him, but a still really good race from the USA. Might have been another Italy shock, but I think this one was USA all the way. Gives us a top 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. And we just need to see AJ break into the top 6 overall to get the fridge in the whole war. Gyro, you are good at casting. Thank you, I appreciate it. I've been doing it for a while. That's probably why. Did it a lot in the Mario Kart Deluxe days for Mario Kart Central. And now I'm doing it for my own channel. It really does not exist anymore. I've also cast a lot of the, like, events I host myself, which definitely helped. You're archaic casting, but your handsome voice carries it so much. I don't know if I want to take that as a compliment or not. But PFS is not being serious anyway, so I will take that as a joke. How about that? Yes, and the new mic obviously is carrying it too. So true. Okay, Toad's Factory. This is our signature track right here. See if we can get another big race. Look, Japan had a really good showing against Team Canada earlier today. But if we can put on a dominant performance against Italy, that'll show we are the team to beat. Because Italy is definitely a really good team. I forgot their record in the group stage exactly, but I know they tied Spain, if I'm not mistaken. And then I forget which team they beat. Someone in the chat can tell me what their record was. But I know they tied Spain, and that is one of the top teams in the tournament, for sure. Definitely at least top 4. They went 2-0-1 in the group stage themselves. So the fact that Italy, took a tie off them is pretty incredible. They are no slouch. But the fact that we have such a dominant showing at the moment gives me a lot of hope for our future chances in the bracket. Of course, we gotta win now. this match. But game 1 is already secured. It's just a matter of if we can do it in games 2 and 3. Looks like Pepe horns both the reds going for him in third place, or from third place. And the other set of triple reds gets taken out by Rapolo. Double agent Rapolo over here, taking out his own teammate that had triple reds. Feather Shroom for AJ is not what you want. Top 2, 4, 5 for the USA. Blue shell coming out, though. Rapolo makes up for his mistake by pulling the blue shell, but it does get horned. So, looks like another dominant showing from the USA. Gonna be at least a top 3, 6 for them. And another great race from the USA. We are just absolutely dominating at the moment. I think AJ, with that race, breaks into the top 6 overall. Incredible. Red on the top, blue on the bottom. Holy moly. Me? Not serious? Yeah, I know. It's a wild claim. I don't think I would ever say that about PFS, but here I am saying it about you. So we can throw now. So true, yeah. I've just gotten word that France is beating Germany at the moment by 130 points through 9 races. So very similar showing from France to Germany. And Germany went 2-1. Or no. Did they beat? They didn't beat England. They went 1-2. Just like Japan and England. They all went 1-2. But yeah. France coming into form during the bracket stage, it seems. Can you switch to your Zero stream comms? Have to be peak right now? You know what? That's actually a good idea. Oh, goes from AJ, though.
Montage.
What am I playing, bro? I'm playing at the... Bro, I'm actually just playing tier B right now. Because I'm getting trolled by like 2 of them. I have shotguns or golden.
I'm horning and cut.
No,
Shotgun
blue.
Yeah, I didn't hit a single person.
It's probably everything.
I'm bagging, I don't give a fuck.
North too.
Dude, can I get one fucking shroom?
We have shots though, right?
Yeah, I have it in like 8.
Seems like we're having a great time at the moment.
We have 2 behind.
Yeah, we have 2 behind. Just get all their like mids after this. Yeah. Dude, Nico's gonna stop for
I'm gonna build a grass.
More on alert, I'm also
I
building.
unfortunately moved. Don't ghost.
My call. Ready, activate.
I'm gonna ghost up there. That's fine.
Okay, I imagine this build's not going to be great for Yoshira, but that shock was very good.
Hey, Rudy, does it suck
Triple
not having a
mushrooms!
asking for a friend?
Well, this is like pretty good.
Yeah, this is a pretty good race, I would say.
Oxy, brother.
You're right.
Dude, lags. What the lag, bro?
What was
Make
that
it less
lag,
blatant.
bro? What was that
What am I playing?
Yeah, I think
bro?
we're going to be up about 160 after this race.
Yeah, 2 of them fucking.
If we win
yeah,
already.
The 2 guys that
Top
told me
4,
at
7,
bottom
10.
2. Yeah. I think.
Yo, nice top 6 team. Bench all top 6.
Nice.
No fuck you.
Bottom 2.
We have won by 190 points overall.
Only 190.
Wonderful stuff.
Go BTA.
And now we just got to wrap it up for
What is this clip? Let me watch this.
game number 2.
Like, I don't really care. It's just funny.
Alright. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the next match to start, I actually have not played the World today, I think. Let me check. No, I've not. So we're gonna do that right now instead of just sitting doing nothing. Alright. Alright. If you don't want to see the Wordle, then look away. Yes, we will also do pips while we wait too. Don't worry. I'm gonna start with please. Ooh, 3 letters off the bat. Bang. Hmm. Hmm. Could go grape next. Put all the letters at the end. Ah! I'm goated. Holy moly. Wow. Well, that was quick. Moving on. We're gonna do some pips as well. And all right, let's begin. You said grape and I gasped out loud. Hmm. So you get a 6 and a 5 in here. We don't have another 6, so I can't put it here. So it goes here. Here. 3... Guess I want 3-1, because the other 3 goes here. Boom. We're done with easy. Medium now. Hmm. Okay. Bunch of verticals. So we have double 5s, double 4s, and double 2s. I imagine the double 2 goes here. We don't have 2. We have this 2, I guess. But we want to put this 2 down here because there's no other spot for it. Problem is... Now we have to put this here then, right? I guess it could go vertical too. Oh, it has to go vertical actually. So next... Okay, so we're gonna have to go horizontal this way. That would make sense. So after this double 4, the rest are 5. So I imagine we go like blank 5. And then like this here. And then boom. Easy. What do you mean? Oh, greater than 2. I'm stupid. Well, there goes my plan. I knew that's greater than 2. I'm just stupid. I had already decided in my head that was less than 2. Because there's less of them. Anyways, let's see. Huh. Well. I still like the 5 blank going here. Or here. But I will save it just in case. What if I just do this again? But then the problem is... that doesn't work. So we have so many 5s, we could just put a 5 in here, right? And then we put the 2 here. Oh, no, wait, we can't do that. We have to do it vertical, I forgot. Which means... probably this? Could do 3, 5, I guess. And then do double 5. But I feel like I want to save the double 5. I guess I could do this vertical too, right? then that doesn't work because I have to make this equal and this equal. So, nope. So this has to go here then. And then... Erm? Oh, so the 5-4 has to go here then, right? Then we have to put this here. And we can put the 5 blank here. Because I decided it had to be here, so I could have already put that there, but we've got it. Medium done! Took a little bit longer than it should have. You have enough time to play hard. Let me make sure that the room isn't opening earlier for some reason. Well, it hasn't opened yet, at least, so we can keep going. Oh my gosh, we have a horse! We have a freaking horse! Why do we have a horse as the hard mode, bro? I got it also, well, no, it's not a camel. They'd have to make it a little bit wider and then put this thing here instead if it was going to be a camel. It's just a horse with a saddle, I guess, right? Anyways, let's try and figure out what's going on here. It's a dromedary. Not gonna lie, I forgot what the fuck that is. That's a camel, basically. That's a guy waving. Oh, I can see it. Like, this is his face, and then he's got his hand up here waving, and then his arm is down for some reason. I don't know why he's doing like finger guns, you know? He's doing the finger guns, and then he's got his hand to his side. Camel from Wish. I see. So let's see. What do we have the most of in here? We have a 5. We have a 5. We have a 0, a 3, a 6. Looks like, so there's 2 6s and 2 5s. And 2 2s. So we could go a bunch of different ways. Let's see. How many 5s do we have? Is there 2 3s as well? No, there's not. Okay. So how many 5s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 5s. So that doesn't narrow it down too much. What about 6s? We have 1, 2. Only 2 6s. Okay, so we can definitely go for 6s first. What about 2s? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 dominoes that are 2s, but 6 2s. So we're definitely going to go with the 6s first. Since there's only 2 of them. We have a double... we do have a lot of 1s. We don't have a double 1, though. We have 3 extra 1s, which we could put here in this vertical column. Do we have a 2-1? Because they would have to go there. We do have a 2-1. What's the other 6? The other 6 is a 6 blank. We have a double blank, and we have a blank. Okay, so either one could work in this spot. The other spot is here, which could go literally anywhere. So that doesn't really help us. We don't have a 6-2, though, so it can't go here. And we have a 6-1, which I guess could go here, right? But the 6 blank can't go here. But it could go vertical, right? So let's try this. And then just do some 1 action. This is the only other one, right? Okay, so 5 there, which means we could do... Oh, but this can't go horizontal. 6 blank. 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 Unless there's something that adds to 9, I guess. We have this, and that's it, right? So we got this here. So the other 6 must go here now, right? So it has to go vertical. Boom. And then, do we have a 2-5? We do have a 2-5, so we can do like this and this. And then we can need a 10. We have no more 6s. So we have to put the 5s here. We don't have enough 5s. So also I meant to do this the other way. But yeah, it doesn't matter. So I guess we could do 3-4 and 5-3 like this. Then we can put the 2 in here. And the 5 blank in here. And we have a blank 3. Okay, we got the entire body of the horse. Now we just got to do the head. We just got to give it some head. You know? Oh, but there's a 5 here. Frick. We did not give it enough head. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take away its body. So the 6-1 thing does not work, I think. Right? Let me just make sure. There's not another one. See, the problem is we have to put the 6s in here. So these have to both be 5s. So this eliminates... Oh, actually... we can do this. And then... is there a way out of this? Like, we could go... we have a 5-3, right? We could do... this, maybe? And this? Does this work? Ever? No, because then there's a blank space here. Okay, so I'm abandoning this. Am I abandoning this? I don't see another way we can make this work. Because the problem is this can't go here, right? If that could go there, it'd be nice. It can't go horizontal either. This way. We could put another thing that adds to 9. That would be insane, but... I don't think this works. Okay, we'll reset this. I forgot how to do that. Oops. There we go. Boom. All right. Now, we do the blanks. We have a blank 2, and then we could do this. Here, let me make sure. Oh, they opened at 55. It's probably starting. All right, closing pips. Oh, they've begun. It's probably just race 1 though. Dude, I checked at 55 to see if it was open, and they posted it right after I checked. How sad. Oh, shock from Italy! Gives... the USA... well, still have a ton of top spots. That actually might have been our shock, to be honest. But I don't know why they would get second on the glider. I don't know. Still looks very good for us at the moment. Nice attempt on the multi. Does get him. He's going to go for the final throw. Gets our teammate, though, off the track, I think. Or was that them? I actually don't know. Might have been. Couldn't really tell who it was on the minimap. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. 11 for us. Very nice stuff. Yeah, if he wanted to connect that boomerang on the guy in front of him, he need to throw it a little bit earlier, because they're obviously just going to trick over it. If, you know, he does it as soon as he gets on the rail. Or he can do it, like, right as he lands, to get him before they trick off, or right before he's about to land. But doing it right as he gets on the rail, unfortunately allows them to trick over it, which is not ideal. I don't know who he hit, though, that was in front of the Baby Peach. If that was them, then he had a good attempt to get both of them. Because he's going to get at least one of them if he throws it when he gets on, so... It's an Enderman giving a thumbs up. I just saw that. Can we watch Italy? No. Okay, that was race 1. But now we're on Dry Bones Burnout. Alright, so far, not the greatest start for AJ, but seems like we do still have a lot of top spots, and 4 shrooms for him is going to make up for the lack of shrooms from the first item set. You have bottom 2, though, at the moment, so Italy is... Oh, no. AJ shroomed a little bit too late. Where is he going? Who knows? He's gonna spam this. Right. Why? Okay. Does this got a chain, right? I don't know why he's not spamming it, though. But anyways. Doesn't super matter, I guess. He's brought himself back into the race. He's deciding not to bag, though. Never mind. Trying to get 1 in 10? I'm not too sure at this point. But he did get a box of 9, at least. So, it's going to be some triple shrooms behind. 2, 3, 4 for the USA at the moment. We do have some of the bottom spots, but for this track, you want some bottom spots because this just has so many cuts at the end of the track that you cannot afford to really have nobody in the back because a lot of times it's going to flip at the end, depending on what happens to the front, of course. So far, though, do have a bunch of top spots. AJ is shrimming into second place from the top path. Decides to stay on the rail to not get greened potentially, but Pepe gets greened instead. Very unfortunate. AJ might shroom up here to try and back the guy in third. Okay. Decides to hold. Definitely not bad. I just assumed with his aggressive playstyle, he would have gone for something like that. He might try and back here. Does not connect. Does not get the trick either. Might give up a spot. No, he doesn't. Another good race from the USA. We're keeping our foot on the gas pedal. 8-9 bottom 2 for Italy. An amazing race for Team USA. Giving us just the start we needed. Already up probably... Oh, I was going to say 40 points, but... He decides to show us a clip instead of who knows what. Just him bagging for whatever reason. Going around town. We needed an instant replay of this. I'm not gonna lie. We really need this. Alright, what is he picking? Baby Ted says, go USA. Thank you, Baby Ted. Salty. Classic track for us. Can you pull poor? Ted's wife. Speaking for Ted, baby Ted, apparently. Anyways, back to the race. AJ! AJ unfortunately got hit out at the start. Does bring himself already back into 6th place. This is a very much, how do I say this? A topsy-turvy track. Topsy-turvy? What is the phrase? I don't know. Point is, there's a lot that can happen in the race, especially at the start, to flip the top spots in on itself. We see AJ barely not escaping the triple nanas from Nico. He's going to be in the back. End up getting 2 boxes here for the USA. Trying to get the shock. We are holding down top 4 potentially at the moment. I think we got hit though, so it's not going to be that way anymore. Golden triple mushrooms for AJ. He's going to be able to chain and get 2 more attempts at a potential shock here. And shock is really powerful on this track, no matter what team gets it. Because if you can get the top spots onto glider, it's amazing for your team. Because it's essentially like dodging the shock with how long it is. And, of course, if you're in the bottom spots, if you manage to TS the top spots from, like, top path, for example, or even just at the end, there's so much water and multi-dimensional paths to take that a shock is always going to be good, no matter what. At the moment, though, we're holding down top 2, building up into potentially 3rd as well. AJ still not pulling the shock, but has Bill and a golden for the end. He's going to be able to catch up here. Looks like first is holding down their spot, but everything else is up for grabs. Let's see what happens here at the end. There's going to be a lot of chaos. And AJ manages to survive the Mega Mushroom. Decides to Mega, it almost squishes us. Might have got one of us, but still a great race out of the USA. At least a 1-3-4, a top 2-4, might even be top 4. It is indeed top 4. I think we actually squished Pepe out of his bill, but that's not on AJ there. It's just an unfortunate series of events. Either way, though, we're already up 66 after 3 races. What a dominant start from the USA. Ugh. I'm feeling good about our chances, guys. Just a little bit. It is topsy-turvy. What is turvy even a word? Turvy. It says you probably mean topsy-turvy. But it is actually a word from the dictionary. It's only used in topsy-turvy or topside-turvy, apparently. So it's not like a word by itself, it seems. Anyways. That was much more important than seeing whose track pick got picked. I'm guessing it's USA, even though I don't know if I really like this for top 4. Oh, that shroom is interesting, but he stays alive. It's not in a top spot anymore, but doesn't matter too much, especially since we're holding down top 3. That back might have connected. There's a lot of lag on that glider, so I doubt it. Good attempt on multi there. Unfortunately, it's not going to connect. AJ is going to attempt. Oh, but it does messes him. It messes him up enough to make him fail the cut. And there's a bottom 5 for Italy at the moment. I think AJ should bag yet. Looks like he recognizes that. He probably should have schlagged a little bit better before he decided to bag, but it doesn't matter too much. He's going to get 2 boxes in 10th place. Never mind, he just gets 1. He's not spamming the golden either. He's just okay. He's just holding it, trying to get something good after his golden. Would have liked to see him counterbag a little bit more than this, but it might not matter considering how big of a breakaway we have in top 2 at the moment. even top 3 now. They're just going to decide to hold his bill, though. Which I kind of like. The brutal shock for us would be right around now. Yep, so he decides to use it in that cut. Good bill out of AJ. And now, once he comes out of his bill, first won't be able to be TS'd. And it looks like Italy did not have the shock. He's going to go for this cut. He makes it quite nicely. Now it's a top 3-5 for the USA. Triple Shroom Star, very lucky pull for AJ, but first was so far ahead, that was pretty likely at that point. Top 3-5-6 it looks like. AJ is going to get fired, but he stays on the track. Well done. Now, he just needs to cover the landing shock here. He's just going to change the set. And this will cover the rest of the bad shock spots for the USA. This is going to give us an incredible race. Top 5 at the moment. Top 5-8. And it looks like top 4-6 is what the result ends up being. Top 4-6-8. It seems like. Might be top 4-6-9 or top 4-6-7. Top 4-6-7. The 13-year-olds are going crazy right now. They are enjoying this moment. And that's another big race. We might be up 100 already. 102 points after 4 races. Incredible. What is the Gyrothon 2 happening? Bro, you already saw it. The Gyrodunces was the Gyrothon 2. That was my second subathon. Now, if you mean the Gyro Trace subathon, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Alright, on to Peach Stadium. I might fall asleep on this track. Oh my gosh, it's so fucking boring. Better for AJ. I'm so glad none of the top 4 teams picked this track. Well, none of the teams left in the tournament, I guess. I think Canada's the only team that picks this, so they're eliminated. I don't ever have to see this track again after today, surely. I don't know. Actually, does Spain pick this? Does anyone know? I might have to go on a mission to eliminate Spain entirely from this planet if they pick Peach Stadium. But I hope not. So far, though, Italy do have 2-3-4, so maybe this isn't that bad of a track pick for them. Triple mushrooms, not quite. Does pull off the Nisk, is going to throw the bomb up, and a miss, unfortunately. Blue coming out for the USA in first. This is the most top spots Italy have had the entire match so far. Let's see if they can convert. That is CP coming up in a bill. Good green onto what I believe was Rapolo. Oh, that was an interesting charge jump. It's not faster, and it's definitely not good for your heart. But luckily he stays alive. Top 3 still for Italy at the moment. Triple reds, though, could help out a ton, especially... Oh, that was really well played. Double nanoback from Italy. Sends Yoshira and AJ to the back, where things could get dicey for the USA. I mean, it's not over just yet. It's only been 4 races, even though they are down 100. It's a lot to come back from. But if they get a big race here... Bill, though, for AJ is going to cement him into at least a mid spot here at the end. As long as he gets to use it, of course. Decides to use it on the landing. I don't know if this gets him around the next turn or not. I think it does, just barely. Yep. Don't know why he was holding wide there, but... Okay, he accidentally spammed 2 mushrooms instead of just 1 after the bill. I don't know what he's doing here. He's hoarding the chuck at least, so he survives. And even after all that work that Italy put in to get into top spots, it is not enough. Top 2-5, probably 6 for the USA. Along with 10-11. It's going to be another winning race for the USA. Top 2-5-7, 10-11. Yeah, just... Italy has been really trying their best this entire match, but it's just not enough. The USA have been dominant. Been too much for Team Italy. Put on a great showing. It's the Kiro Mukbangathon happening. Yeah, no. That'd be very boring. Because you guys see, the problem with that is I am a twig, so the streams would last probably 45 minutes. And then I'd be like, oh my god, I can't fucking eat anymore. What is the Kiro PFS Begathon hat? Okay. Okay. Yep. Of course. Euro, you should try this game. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game, isn't it? Okay, Nico DC'd, I guess. I donate to that. Alright. I mean, it's essentially over at this point. Like, you know, they had a glimmer of hope, did Italy, for that Peach Stadium race. If they got like a top 4, or like a top 3, 5, 6 or something, I would have given them a chance to maybe win Game 2 with an absolute miracle. But at this point, flipping that race around from like a potential -20 to a +12, it's just too much. Too much. We're reading our teammates. That's how unserious we're playing right now. Because, yeah, it's basically over. Well done to Oxy for getting that boomerang throw off onto AJ. Incredible. The good thing about Peach Beach is that really doesn't matter. I could see AJ getting literally top 4 this race. That's the great thing about this track. It's impossible for you to be lost after the first lap. Or the first 2 laps, really. So he already has this build in 8th place. And what is he going to have behind? A golden. Like, he's in the best spot in the race so far. My guess is he covers early to try and use this golden for the end. He's going to use this around here. Right. Right. Why has he not used his bill yet? I mean, it's not like he's playing super serious at this point. But still. I want to see AJ on huge points, you know? Oh, there's the shock. Bada boom, bada bang. Probably a USA shock. Just for the shits and giggles. Yeah. Brutal. Another big race for USA. Not as big as the last one, but still pretty huge. Yep, AJ got 3rd place, by the way. After putting a fat dumpy in Oxy's face and getting dumpied on himself. It was a sight to see. Alright, so they DC'd with like, what? 20 points or something? I don't know. Well, since this match is basically over at this point, let me give you guys a look at the bracket. So, as you can see, this was the quarterfinals round 1. Japan has already beat Canada. Pretty close match overall. That second match was definitely also decently close. Spain and England play probably, I don't know, like a Wednesday or something. No one has any idea. But France and Germany, I heard France crushed them in game 1. I imagine it's going similarly in game 2. So more than likely, we are playing France in the semifinals next weekend, probably around the same time on Saturday. So if you guys want to see more World Cup coverage, especially for the USA, I will be here. Don't you worry. And in the meantime, let's just bask in the glorious win that we're... AJ! Oh. Nice green on the Saber there. Alright, looks like AJ's gonna roll for a couple of good boxes here. And by a couple, I mean 1. Okay, well, he still went back for 1, I guess. Bill is not too shabby. He's gonna hold this. Maybe for box Bill, since he has a golden. We are getting blued in first place. Not like it really matters at this point, but... let's see. It seems that we dodged the blued first. That's pretty good. He's also taking cut. So I imagine he pulled a lot of streams at the start. Italy are taking over the mid spots, though. What does AJ get here? Triple mushrooms. Does he get a dodge here at the next set? Nope, he's actually just going to keep going. Ahead of the Italy baggers. Golden for AJ is going to do well enough for him. We have first lockdown at this point. AJ is just doing tricks at this point. He's Tony Hawking it. Waiting for this guy to throw his red shells. But he decides to end AJ instead. Well done by Dugo. Well played. Wait, how's he not getting last? Another good race, by the way, for the USA. That's like 1 through 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It is much over. Much over. It is very, very over. It is super duper over. However you want to say it. Nico did DC, but it's not 170 points. So, it is not close. Germany is down 84, by the way. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, we're all on Peepa now. We're on the Yoshiro combo. USA not whooped Italy this bad since 1943. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember those days, guys. Anyone else in the chat remember those days? The glorious World War II days? I do. I was alive. I was alive for D-Day. I remembered vividly. When I saw it in the newspaper. Back in 43. Actually, I don't remember what year it was. I'm getting old. I served trust. So true. Unk? Bro. You're being a little generous. I'm Gramps, alright? Great Gramps, really. But I appreciate you trying to convince the chat that I'm younger. Sure, was a general stat in the UK while the rest of us were storming the beaches. Hey, you know, takes an army. Can't have an army without a general. Mega Mushroom for AJ. There's a lot of Italy in the tops. Oh no. How terrible. How will we ever recover from this? Oh! He's on the rail. Bill Golden for AJ. Not exactly what he wants, but it's definitely not bad. Oh! He's able to get dropped before the set. What does he get after? A single mushroom. You know, that's really all you need here. Ah! He's been ghosted by Dugo. Why would he do that? Bill Golden for AJ, though. This could catch him up, especially if he dodges the shock, you know. Oh, triple reds everywhere for Italy, but he's going to beat both of them anyways. Italy's going backwards on the minimap. As you can tell, this is getting very serious. Alright, how many races are left? That was, what, the 8th race, I think? And we're up like 150 or something? I think you DC with like 20? Who knows? We're trying to brag about how old we are now. My best friend was a single-celled organism 4 billion years ago. Guys. I have a feeling some of us are lying in chat. Maybe not Ted, specifically. Yep. Text is probably lying about Ugg the Caveman. I don't even think that guy exists. A best friend literally ate the forbidden fruit, bro. Dude, you were best friends with Adam and Eve? That's crazy. Oh, we're all people now. Hello. You're questioning Ugg? He'd have some choice words for you. Yeah, like... Is that what he'd say to me? Look, I know Caveman, alright? I was there when it happened. I know that Ugg didn't exist, buddy boy. You're trying to fool me? I can't be fooled. Around there, yeah. Yeah, you're just pretending. I just said absolute gibberish, buddy. I just said absolute gibberish nonsense. And tried to play it off as the caveman language. I got you, buddy. You've been baited. Absolutely bamboozled. PFS was also there, he can confirm Ugg. Yeah. Now I know there's another liar in chat. Dude, look at that glorious combo we see in front of us. Red onto Saber. Owned. Oh no! AJ's been redded. Alright, well. Shock! For AJ, he's gonna spam this because he don't give a fuck. Top 4 for Italy. Oh no. Is this gonna be a big race for them? Oh, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 for US. Even when they're absolute... Oh, actually, no, they got top 3. Only 4, 5, 6. Dang. A losing race for the USA. For the first time this entire match. Oh, Dominico is in the MVP spot. Holy moly. Guys, it's suddenly close now. Oxy definitely didn't DC. It's not like we're up 100 or anything. Or 150. Definitely not. Mommy is cooking. Please join Team USA and tell them to use Kevin. They wouldn't listen to me. They've got this people thing going. I don't want to ruin it, you know? Oh no! AJ's dead. Oh, Oxy zoned. Holy moly. Oxy's getting Mega Mushroomed here. Almost. It was a valiant attempt. Golden Mushroom! True that the widest match you've ever seen? True. I mean, they're all on Pipa. The widest character in the game. Who would have thought? What other characters are white? Oh no! Uh-oh. Pepe just did a magic act. He just made Pipa disappear. Making sure he gets a good box here. He must. Bill Mega Mushroom. Build in this cut. Just kidding, he's holding the bill. But I could... Yep. Should have built in the cut, buddy! Knew that shit was happening. You're just gonna sit and pout and last, AJ? Is that the way you're gonna be? With multi? Okay, you're actually gonna bill up. Top 3 for the USA. Not like it matters at this point, but... You want to make the score look as bad as possible. I just saw something very funny that I cannot show on stream. How unfortunate. I wish I could share it with you guys, but it is classified information. Yo, show me that shit now, please. Describe it? Isn't that the... Okay, you guys... Oh yeah, Mario Circuit. Oh, they're on Toadette now. AJ was not paying attention, forgot to switch to Toadette. Now you're getting chased by all of them. Ah! It's so scary. No, get away, people. Survive. Survive for another day. It was close. that is worthy of a clip right there. New fear unlocked. I think that's gonna be the only thing I show in this entire Italy versus USA quarterfinals in the future World Cup video. That'll describe the match perfectly. Owned. I don't know if any other like game does this. Where if a team is losing by a lot, they'll just like go on super duper troll characters. Like Smash, for example, you might see like if it's like a best of 5 or whatever, and you're going up against who the fuck knows what, then maybe some random will give up against a top player. But like, he does not troll. Yeah, AJ is trying his hardest here. Owned. Oh. Got him. You always come back in Smash Bros. MK is mathematically dead. I guess so. Yeah, if it was like Team Italy versus Team USA, like a crew battle as well, I guess you could see it in Smash. But like, League, I don't think this would ever happen. Dota, even like Street Fighter, or like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what else. It's all the Nintendo games. I feel like Splatoon, they go troll weapons. Potentially. Maybe not, though. AJ's not getting first, guys. I hate to break it to you. Are we gonna get first off that shock? That's hilarious. How is that a 1-3 for us? Is that a winning race? I'm not too sure. You're up 112, now we're up 106, so it wasn't winning. No, USA is playing their absolute hearts out. Of course. Of course. They are indeed. Okay, AJ has joined the herd. He's no longer the black sheep. Thought USA was throwing. Yeah. Yeah, no, they are. Dude, they're on the OG Vantox combo on Vantox City. Holy moly. Dude, I wish Vantox was qualified for the World Cup. But now we unfortunately have to forgo some memorable moments that could have happened in this World Cup. Instead, we have this boring Toadette Baby Blooper versus Toadette Baby Blooper Civil War. So boring, man. insane. Is he gonna clip this? Surely that's a clip-worthy moment right there. AJ, come on. What are you doing? Press the clip button. Oh my gosh. This guy doesn't know. This guy doesn't know what to clip. Get his ass. Yeah. Vantox was on the Netherlands. He made it to the, Oh no! He's alive! He made it to, the group stage. But he got beat out by Donbria and I forget what the other team was. It was the team that played yesterday for MKC. Was it Asia, maybe? Might have been Asia. Is Asia or the other team that was casted yesterday? I forget. Don't know what their exact record is, but they did not make it out of group stages, unfortunately. Oh, greens from the rooftops! Absolutely owned. Oh, he got it. Oh. That's a neat little bomb. Unfortunately, did not connect. Is he... No, I don't think he takes over. Still 1-3. Was that race 10? Or race 11? Was that final race? It might have been final race. Because there was a couple DCs. Is that it? For this match? I think that's it, right? Pretty sure. Well, it's official. The USA are moving on to the semifinals against France. Just domination all around. Well, that was interesting. I was hoping it would be a little bit closer, but you know what? I will take 2 big fat dubs. That was very nice. I think the semifinals will be a lot closer against France coming up. But we have France, Japan, and the USA so far in the semifinals. And then it's between Spain and England for that final spot. But we'll see. I might consider streaming the semifinals of the other matchup as well, depending on when it happens. My guess is Japan will play early, so I might stream twice. We'll see. But, yeah. If that ends up not happening, then I guess we'll definitely be here for the USA versus France for the semifinals, no matter if I'm playing or not. But anyways, see you guys around. Have a good one. Bye-bye.